Welcome to my channel, and this is Grace Tutor, and what I do is solve technical drawing problems, and I also provide very important information that can help you to have a better performance in your technical drawing examinations. Here we have 2024 Waec Technical Drawing Objective Questions and Answers. So I'm going to provide answers to the questions that we have here, and I'm going to answer the first 30 questions on geometrical drawing and question 31 to 40 on building drawing only. So without wasting much of our time, so let's start. Now, for question 1 to 3, as we are told that here that we should use the information given to answer questions 1 to 3. So they are talking about this information here. And it says, the actual area of a building plan is 1,800 meters squared. When represented on a scaled diagram, the area of the sketch plan becomes 200 millimeters squared. Then question 1 says that, what is the linear scale used on the sketch plan? What is the linear scale used on the sketch plan? So the answer to this question is option B, 1:90,000. But I have we have something to say about this question, but I'll just pick that as my answer. So option B is the correct answer to that question. Then question 2 says that if the actual area of a room in the building plan is 450 meters squared, what will be the area of the room on the sketch plan? So the answer to this question is option D, 50 millimeters squared. Then question 3, if the length of a wall on the sketch plan is 1.8 centimeters, what is the actual length of the wall? So the answer to this question is 16.2 meters. All right, so let's move on to question 4. So question 4 says that, which of the following lines is used to show limit of partial view? So the answer is option C. So this particular line is used to show limit of partial view, and this type of line is the line that we call thin continuous wavy line, which is also used for short break. So question 5, to boot a computer means to start up the computer. That is option C, the answer to that question. Question 6 says that the extension for saving AutoCAD drawing is option B, so DWG. So that is option B is the answer to that question. So move to question 7. So question 7 says that, which of the following views represent the correct sectional plan on MM in figure 1? So the answer to this question is option D is the answer. Then question 8. Figure 2 shows the intersection of two unequal cylinders, Then the question now says that, which of the following views shows the correct curve of intersection between the two cylinders? So the answer is option C is the answer to that question. So question 9, the type of dimensioning shown in figure 3 is chain dimensioning. That is option B is the answer to the question. Then question 10, which of the following is a solid figure? So prism is a solid figure. That is option B is the answer. Then question 11 to 13, we have to use this information to answer question 11 to 13, as we are told here that the sketch in figure 4 shows the pictorial view of a type of block. So we have to use it to answer question 11 to 13. So let's look at question 11 as we have here. So question 11 says that the plan of the block is, so looking at how the object looks. So we are looking at the object on the top here. So we are going to see this shape, and then there is a feature here that is at this point that's going to be hidden from us in the plan or in that direction. So looking at the options that we have here, so option A is the answer to the question. Sorry, So this is question 11. So option C is the answer to the question. Option C is the answer to the question. Now, question 12 says that the left-hand elevation of the block is looking at these options. So these options, I don't agree with these options given here. If actually the object is being viewed in this direction, this is the left side of the object, which is being viewed in this direction. So well, we can't see what is there. Probably, I don't know if it looks like this or it is a rectangle as we have here. But based on the options that we are given, so the options that we are given is showing us that the object is being viewed in this direction. But if it is a rectangle, if the part here in this direction is a rectangle as we have here, so we go okay, so it is not even. It is not even the shape here is not going to be a rectangle. It's not going to be but if it's a rectangle, so it's not going to be a rectangle. So if it's a rectangle, the options are not even correct. But if it is being viewed in this direction, so the option that I will take here is option question 12. So I've taken option A as the answer to that question. All right, so then question 13 says that the right-hand elevation of the block is option C. Okay, then moving to question 14, that the plan and the front elevation of a block are shown in figure 5. Then we are told that which of the following views represent the correct auxiliary view of the block in direction of arrow Q. So the answer is option C. Then question 15, which of the following electrical symbols represent fuse? That is option D is the answer to the question. Question 16, which of the following electrical symbols represent variable resistors? So option C is the answer to this question. So this is option D for 15. Option C is the answer to question 16. Then moving on to question 17, which says that the locus of a point which moves such that its distance from the focus equals its perpendicular distance from directrix is called parabola. That is option A. So question 18, the sketch in figure 6 shows a perspective drawing. And then we ask here the eye level in the perspective drawing is located at point X. So at point X, option B is the answer to the question. Then question 19, if total interior angles of a regular polygon is 540 degrees, the name of the polygon is a pentagon. That is option D. Question 20, if each exterior angle of a regular polygon is 60 degrees, the name of the polygon is hexagon. That is option C is the answer to that question. So then question 21, one of the application of arrow-headed line is dimensioning. So this for dimensioning, that is option C is the answer to that question. Then question 22 says, which of the following types of drawing represent views in 2 dimensions? That is orthographic drawing. So option C is the answer to that question. Then question 23 says that the sketch in figure 7 shows a solid hexagonal prism. Then we are asked that the sketch, the sectional view on SS is option A is the answer to the question. Okay, then question 24, which of the following values can be the eccentricity of hyperbola? So we have the answer to the option D, that is true, 3/2. Option D is the answer to question 24. Then question 25 says that which of the following angles cannot be constructed with a pair of compass, ruler, and pencil only? So the answer is option B, 44.5. So each, we have what? This one will give us 45/2. So that is 45 divided by 2 will give us 22.5. So you can construct angle 45 with the use of a compass Then this is 89/2. So we cannot use a pair of compass to construct angle 89. You can't use to construct angle 89. So why this one gives us 105/2. So 105/2 will give us 105 divided by 2 will give us 52.5. So we can construct angle 105. That's 90 plus 15. So then this one is angle 135 divided by 2. So we can construct angle 135. So you can construct angle 120 plus 15. That will give us 135. So the answer to question 25 is 44.5. So such an angle cannot be constructed with the use of a pair of compass. Then question 26, the true shape of the sectioned surface of the solid cone shown in figure 8 is in the shape of hyperbola. That is option C is the answer to question 26. Then we move to question 27. Here it says that in figure 9, the true length of line TF is FM. That is option C is the answer to that question. Then question 28. So one example of chord is option C is the answer to this question. An arc spanned at 60 degrees. An arc spanned at 60 degrees. So that is the answer to question 28. Then question 29. Which of the following shapes is not a possible section of solid cone? Is not a possible section of solid cone. So the answer is option A, triangle. Then question 30 says that the value of each exterior angle of an equilateral triangle is 120 degrees. So the interior angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 degrees each. Then the exterior angle will be 120. So you subtract 60 from 180, and that will give us 120 degrees. So we have answered question 1 to 30 on general geometrical drawing. So now we move to building drawing. That's going to be question 31 to 40. So let's start. Then question 31 says that which of the following material symbols represent a stone? So the answer is option A. Then question 32, which of the following roofs is hip roof? So hip roof among these options is option A here, Okay, this is a butterfly roof, and this can be a half monitor roof, and this is a gable roof. Okay, so the answer here is option A, that is the hip roof. Then question 33. So we have answered 31, 32. Then question 33 says that which of the following roofs is a gable roof? That is option D is the answer to that question. So question 34, which of the following roofs is most prone to damage by wind blowing from right-hand direction? So the answer is option C. So will be this particular type of roof will be prone to damage by wind. So blowing from the right side here. So option C is the answer to that question. Then question 35. The part labeled hem of the staircase shown in figure 10 is stringer. So that is option A to that. Then question 36 to 37. So we have to use this diagram to answer that. So as we are told that figure 11 shows a part of building foundation, we have to use to answer question 36 to 37. Question 36 says that the type of foundation shown in the sketch is a deep strip foundation. A deep strip foundation, that is option C. Then question 37 says that the part labeled as is a wall. That is option C is the answer to that question. Then we move to question 38, which says that the part labeled T on the staircase shown in figure 12 is a well. Then question 39. The layer of mass concrete between the foundation and the soil is a blinding. So we call it blinding. Then question 40, which of the following part of the panel door in figure 13 is a star? So that is option A, that is M. So this is a star. So M is the answer. Sorry, A is the answer to this question. That's option A is the answer to the question. So we have answered question 1 to 40. So that is 1 to 30 on general geometrical drawing. And then question 31 to 40 of building drawing. So those are the answers that we got for this 2024 technical drawing objective questions. Thank you and God bless you.